Hey everyone, Action here. In this video we maximize the production of our Synaptic Lathe, making it produce over 3k tech without consuming a single pop. That skyrocketed our research output to over 14,000 and with still plenty of room to improve on our planets. The only problem right now is that the whole galaxy is starting to hate us due to some reality experiments. But that's the cost of progress, right? One thing that is free though is if you can subscribe and help me out a little. I would appreciate it so much. We are almost at the 500 sub mark. And without further ado, let's get into it. So we have two fleets, about 70k fleet power, just waiting to attack the Marauders. However, look at how many starbases they have. Yeah, it isn't gonna be an easy battle for us. So I think what I'm gonna do is activate all of our war edicts before going in. It's gonna cost a lot of rare resources, but at least we won't suffer so many casualties, I hope. So let's strike them. Our Federation fleet is going first. So far it's looking good for us. New commander has been added to the leader pool. Yeah, it's a total slaughter for us. Basically a firework. One system is already cleared. Let's begin attacking the last system. But this time our Federation fleet went in much earlier than the other fleet. Yeah, we suffered heavy losses to our Federation. And we lost a commander as well. That's very terrible. The end of the Zelvan Raiders. So yeah, we still suffered great losses. Now we can deactivate our war edicts, so we don't lose those precious resources. And since we plan on advancing our crisis levels, it is important we go with the Oppose the Fallen. This will increase our damage against the Fallen Empires if they happen to attack us. And whilst all of this was happening, we finished the construction of our first Science Nexus. And I say first because this one is a restored Science Nexus, and we are currently building the second one on the Uton system. So right now we just have to wait until we finish the Supremacy Tradition in order to grab the Galactic Wonders Ascension perk. I was becoming a little bit worried about our mineral production, but since we are almost getting the Galactic Wonders, we should be able to build a matter decompressor on the Iskander's Pride system. And look at all of these vessels going into our Federation fleet. Our allies are so cool, man. We are also starting to make our first Sarcology project on our capital world, and we'll also do that on Alpha Centauri Prime, our factory one. We just need to wait a little bit until the mineral price goes down and we buy more of it. Second Science Nexus constructed, and we shall begin upgrading it. I just realized that all of these fleets are instead just corvettes and destroyers scattered across the galaxy, because we lost the Federation fleet, and since they had the command to merge with the Federation fleet, as soon as it was destroyed, they just stopped. So yeah, it's gonna take a while for them to join in. And since we are against the Scourge, it is prudent for us to start the energy weapons repeatables, because as soon as we research the first one, we'll gain a massive boost to our research speed because of our Research Federation. And our Synaptic Lathe is producing almost 3000 research with only the 40 pops we have resettled there. That's amazing. And because of this we are already at 12k advanced logic, which is almost enough to have the tier 4 calamity level. And there it is, we have a 145% with a plus 40% from our Federation. We have finished the research of the Ascension Theory technology, which is one of the best in the games, and that enables us to have the Galactic Wonders and also activate the strongest edicts in the game, the Unity Ambitions. However, I'm gonna wait a little bit until we finish the Supremacy Tradition, which should be only in 9 months, because if we activate those edicts, we are definitely gonna go over our edict fund and lose out on Unity production. However, I think that Scientific Revolution is alright to activate. It's so powerful, plus 20% research speed on top of one alternative. And with that, we finish the Supremacy Tradition and grab the Colossus project. So our main goal right now is to start making progress towards our crisis levels, We have stabilized our economy a little bit, and we are already constructing the matter decompressor on the black hole system. We should start making some fleets to take care of the fallen empire if they decided to engage us. We already have some fleets comprised of anti-armor battleships, because these bad boys are gonna be responsible for dealing with the scourge. And there we have it, the Lydian Guardians are already trying to bully us, but it gives us a minus 50% research speed, so yeah, we are definitely not gonna be bullied. But the Lydian Guardians are on the other side of the galaxy, and they are only superior to us in terms of fleet power. So if we just reinforce our fleets a little more, they're gonna be equivalent or even pathetic to us in a very quick time. Don't forget, we also have the Oppose the Fallen agenda, active for another 9 years, and that grants us plus 25% damage against the fallen empires. So I don't think they are that dumb to make a mistake that big. Another fallen empire is trying to bully us just because we reach crisis level 3. Yeah, things are starting to become a little dangerous for us, and our Minister of Defense can have a destiny trait. I would generally go with Genius Armorer, but since our plan is to defeat the Scourge, we won't be taking any damage from them. We plan on outranging every single one of their weapons, so increasing our defensive capabilities is not gonna be a priority at this point. We're gonna go with Peacekeeper because it will increase our pop efficiency, mainly because of the crime reduction. Since we have so many pops across all of our planets, we tend to have a large amount of crime, but if we have some modifiers reducing it, it helps a lot. And here we are gonna build our Federation Juggernaut, because if you have 2 Juggernauts, that means we can strike the Scourge at 2 separate locations, because there is no way we are gonna engage them without the Juggernaut aura. Oh, Ancient Driller drones, those drones are fantastic against the Scourge, because they have 100% armor penetration. However, the main problem is that they cost minor artifacts, so the amount of these bad boys we can produce is gonna be very low. With the extra unity we are gaining, we can ascend our planets, and first we're gonna send the Synaptic Lathe because its designation is completely ridiculous, plus 15% resources from jobs, and now it's already at plus 33%. We also finished the research of our Enigma class battlecruisers, but they are not gonna have this weird design. Let's grab the artillery frame and fill it up with large plasma cannons. Now the reason I'm going with large plasma cannons instead of kinetic artillery is very simple. The Scourge has only armor, and the plasma cannon deals 100% damage against armor and hull, whereas the kinetic cannon deals minus 50% damage. So although we have a shorter range on the plasmas, the damage is much higher. And also we can improve this range with our leader traits and especially Juggernauts. That's why the importance of building 2 Juggernauts to improve our military capacity. And for the defensive slots you're gonna have armor mainly, because the Scourge is very good at taking out shields. Most of their weapons bypass shields anyway, but it's important we have at least one in case we are going against an empire that has some good weapons against armor. With the Titans we are gonna be doing the same, using only energy weapons, but we are gonna use the ship fire rate aura, because as a matter of fact the Scourge does not have any modifiers towards their fire rate. So using this aura against the crisis means we are reducing their damage significantly. The Drums of War, a new threat is born. I hope it isn't the Valrelvia Marauders, because yeah, I forgot to destroy them, oh my god. Let's see where they spawn. We'll also build up our Colossus so we can declare total war against most empires in the galaxy, and it will help us to clear out the Scourge worlds, because when they infest the world it is a pain to get rid of them. And we are already at level 4 in our crisis levels. So just one more level and we can have the rare technologies, such as the research labs from the Fallen Empires. We can also research the artificial dragon scales. It is the best defensive slot in the game, giving us plus 2.2k armor. Completely bonkers. Our Colossus is kinda expensive, 10,000 alloys. Oh, wow. Oh, I see the Horde now. They are close to the autocracy of Rotek. They are neutral to us, although they have the Federation Association status. Yeah, we'll revoke that. I mean, people need to understand that a association status means a lot. It's not something you come up every day. You have to earn it. And they recall the embassy. Good for us. Since we have the improved robot assembly, we should improve on every single planet that we have, because this basically doubles the amount of pops we produce, at least in the building. We have bent the rules of reality and altered the nutrition of every living being in the galaxy. So some empires are not very happy with that. The Bodranitan League has claimed 2 systems. Where are they? No way it's these guys. You gotta be kidding me. You dare to claim our systems? Nah, you have no idea what you got yourself into, man. I'm even gonna wait for my Colossus and I'm gonna blow up your planet. You gotta be made an example of. Our second science nexus is now completed, and we should start making our first Dyson sphere somewhere. What? Look at the relic we got from this astral rift. Which one? This one, the mechanism. We got the continuum, giving a little bit of everything, and we activated to get all of these bonuses. Oh my god, what is this, man? It's so OP, I've never seen that. I don't even know what to say. Thank you, game. Thank you so much. With these, we can already start doing the Sarcology project on off Centauri Prime, because it was taking so long due to our poor mineral production, and we can start retrofitting all of our planets to the more advanced Fallen Empire buildings. We're almost finishing up the second applied infinity thesis, and that will enable us to reach the existential threat crisis level 5 and unlock the research buildings. Super light. We have plus 100% monthly energy credits and minus 50% empire size. That's fantastic. Let's research the rules of reality to reach the level 5. The Galactic Jonan broke the migration treaty, so even our own allies are starting to dislike us. That's the price you pay for progress. The Compact of Zira left the Federation. What is this, man? Are you out of your mind? Oh boy, that's so bad. If they leave the Federation is disbanded. And we are so close to reaching level 5. Is there anyone that likes us in the galaxy? Only the Jonan. Everyone else hates us. Let's try to do this. Oh, the cohesion. And at least our subject joined. I don't know if that's enough, if it can only be us and our subject. But yeah, it is a way to mitigate it. Ooh, so every planet on the galaxy will have the tyranny of the sun with 50 devastation everywhere. And Gotara Prime, our generator world, is gonna be changed to a barren world. So probably everyone here will die. What I'm gonna do right now is use some emergency measures and resettle every single pop before this world is completely consumed by the sun. Because I don't know whether or not Gotara Prime is gonna be completely devastated. So let's see. And yeah, no one died, thankfully. I was just a little bit scared. So let's resettle all of them back again. Now, just as I predicted, our other allies, the Galactic Jonan, left the Federation, and thankfully I changed the Federation so we can have our subjects. This way, it is us and only these bastards that we vassalized early on. Oh my god, that was close. It was just a matter of days, right? Look, here the Compact of Zira left the Federation, then we changed the agreement, and then the Galactic Jonan left. All that in what, maybe a month or even less than that. And this last tyranny of the sun completely devastated our planet, 60% devastation. Because of this, some of our pops are unemployed and we have housing problems across all of our planets. Oh boy. At least we are almost reaching level 5 on the Galactic Cosmogenesis Crisis, and we are already researching some good repeatables. There is still at least 40 years left for this scourge to appear, and those years are gonna be very important for us to increase our fleet capacity and also our repeatables. We are almost finishing up the Colossus, and as soon as we do, we'll start declaring total war on the Hydarian organism, and we'll also declare war against our older Federation members, because I am not very confident that they will like us for a very long time. And as you can see, we have some little bit of border war going on with them, at least here on the Kamiya system and across some of the other planets. So yeah everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a like if you did. And I will leave in here our last playthrough that we played with the Cybernetic Ascension. And if you guys want to check it out, it was very fun, and maybe it can give you some build ideas for your next playthrough as well. So that's it, I'll see you guys next time.